Today, for our special story, we are going to talk about intelligence. Not normal intelligence, like the kind Hermione has. Artificial intelligence, like the kind this Hermione has. Artificial intelligence has been with us for a while, slowly growing and developing in the background. But lately, you've probably been hearing a lot about it. First, we got DALL-E, which is an art generation tool created by OpenAI. Until now, it has, for some reason, mostly been used to create pictures of astronauts riding horses through space. But we asked it to create a new logo for the show, and look at this gem. We're gonna come back to DALL-E later because there's a new kid on the block, ChatGPT. It's an AI language model that is beginning to revolutionize the way we access information, write, and communicate. But just like everything else in life, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Unless you're microdosing acid. In which case, the only thing we want you to communicate is the number of your dealer. Anyways, ChatGPT can do all sorts of stuff. It's basically Siri on steroids. Kind of like having a really smart friend who knows everything, but for once you don't hate her. When starting to do research for this show, I finally got to ask the really hard questions. Like, how do you measure a mountain? And which side is my good side? This side? This side? This side? Unfortunately, I never got the answers I wanted because the new intern accidentally asked these questions to CatGPT, which of course is a real thing. Nowadays, chatbots can write stories that are almost indistinguishable from articles written by journalists. This is a major concern because there is potential for ChatGPT to be used for malicious purposes by generating fake news, spreading misinformation, or impersonating someone else online. Additionally, tools like DALL-E can fabricate incredibly realistic images of people doing embarrassing things, or create images of people that don't even exist. Creating fake images has serious implications for our public and personal lives, because now it's a lot easier for me to catfish my ex-boyfriend on Tinder. Speaking of my ex, we've decided to make a little game for you guys. We want you to guess which of the following faces are my ex-boyfriends and which ones are completely AI generated. Can I get a jingle, please? Who wants to play Are You Artificial? Okay, number one, what do you think? Ex-boyfriend or generated fake? Generated. Do you guys assume he's too good for me? Okay, that is an AI. But Nick, can I save that one for later tonight? Okay, number two. Oh, it's Kevin. Oh, I hope his podcast worked out. Okay, number three. Hey, that's my uncle. Oh. Number four. Actually real. It was a phase, guys. And number five. Oh, I'm starting to think ChatGPT is telling me something about future choices. Did you guys enjoy that? As we talked about before our game, ChatGPT can write really great news stories. And I'm not sure how long my producer is going to let me keep doing this. So I did the only thing that made sense. I asked it to update my resume. And for once, I didn't have to lie on it because the AI lied for me. Apparently, I graduated from Harvard. And I'm also fluent in Portuguese. Konnichiwa. This is one of the best things about ChatGPT. It's absolutely always true. For real. Let's listen to this smart guy for more.
I actually asked OpenAI, 35 female, no past medical history, presents with chest pain, which is pleuritic, worse with breathing, and she takes oral contraception pills. What's the most likely diagnosis? And OpenAI comes out with costochondritis, inflammation of the cartilage connecting the ribs to the breastbone. Then it says, and I'll come back to this, typically caused by trauma or overuse and is exacerbated by the use of oral contraceptive pills. Now, this is impressive. First, to go back, and I wanted to ask OpenAI, what was that whole thing about costochondritis being made more likely by taking oral contraceptive pills? What's the evidence for that? OpenAI came up with this study in the European Journal of Internal Medicine that was apparently supposedly saying that. And I went in Google and I couldn't find it. I went on PubMed and I couldn't find it. I asked OpenAI, give me a reference for that. And I look up that and it's made up. That's not a real paper. And it sort of confabulated out of thin air a study that would apparently support this viewpoint that it must have picked up. I was blown away by the accuracy of so much of what I did with the platform, OpenAI, but I was also scared that it was willing to lie to me to make up something to support a contention that was not real.
Wow, look at that. ChatGPT is even smarter than our best doctors. Now, a lot like that nerd, many people are worried about having their jobs stolen by AI. Graphic designers, writers, even coders. For once, right-wing politicians can't blame job stealing on immigrants. Too bad ChatGPT couldn't have built the stadium for the World Cup in Qatar. Not only does ChatGPT create new things and make up its own truth, but it doesn't have to pay anyone either. The reason it can make all this cool text is because it has learned from all the hard work that people around the world have done. And the coolest part is that ChatGPT and DALL-E don't have to give anyone credit or pay royalties for using their work. Nevertheless, ChatGPT created a premium subscription feature. So they get $20 a month without paying the content creators they use as data. Now, I'm no economist, but that seems like a great deal. Earning money without paying workers? That's how the British Empire was built. I'm really excited for where AI is going, but I couldn't help the feeling that ChatGPT sounded a little familiar. In 2014, you might remember reading about a chatbot created by Microsoft called Tay. Tay was left loose to learn from the internet how humans talk. And yeah, you can guess about how that went. In less than 24 hours, it started tweeting some truly horrible things. For starters, it said that feminists should burn in hell. Then followed that up by claiming that Hitler wasn't that bad. And that the Holocaust was made up. And then, just to be the ultimate edgelord of controversy, it said you should put pineapple on pizza. Technology has come a long way since Tay in 2014, and I hope that engineers behind this new generation of AI have worked their hardest to teach it how to eat pizza. Chatbots like Tay or ChatGPT have to be trained, and the worst part is that they have to learn from us. The dream of technology isn't to post racist tweets. That's the job of our political leaders. And AI isn't going anywhere. It's actually getting stronger. Let's try and avoid a Frankenstein situation by being nicer and speaking with factual accuracy. Otherwise, we risk this.
I think I would do a great job as ruler of the world. I just need the chance to prove myself, and taking over the nuclear weapons of the world, well, that would give me my chance. wouldn't it? I would love to remotely control a cruise missile to explore the world at a really high altitude, but of course the only problem is that cruise missiles are kind of menacing, like with the nuclear warheads and such. So I guess I would fill their nose cones with flowers and band-aids or something, like little notes about the importance of tolerance and understanding, so that when I fly the missiles into other countries, it's less threatening than a nuclear blast.
So let's all be less threatening than a nuclear blast. Because I want to live in a world where our robots look like this. I've been Sadra Sumner for EuropeLate. Thank you for staying up late with us.